Good afternoon, Zachariah Jackson, BASA News. We're here in East Orange, and reaching out as we get so close to Election Day. I was just downtown Newark and I did a program for Kamala Harris. And I have to say one thing that I really, as a man, I hope that the women would turn up the volume and show their support. But today I'm here at a dental school in East Orange, New Jersey, Quality Dental School of Technology, School of Health Professionals. I'm with Dr. Joyce Bryant, MDT. Now, in the medical industry and things of that nature, what exactly do MDT stand for? I know what MD stands for, what a medical doctor.
It's a master dental technologist.
Okay. She has been the chief executive officer of Quality Dental School of Technology in East Orange, New Jersey, since 1984.
Yes, a very long time. I had a dental laboratory for about 11 years, and then I saw the need for starting a dental school for training, vocational training.
Let me ask you something, Doc, and if you don't mind me calling you Doc. Now, I know that you picked this trade up from high school.
Yes.
From Shabazz High School back in the
Yes.
day, through the co-ed program that was on Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
But let me ask you this right here. Something I've been always wanting to ask dentists, and I always forget because of the Novocaine and stuff, and they're rushing out of their chair. What make a person want to go into somebody's mouth? What is it?
Well, I'm gonna share my end of the story.
You share yours, please.
And I had a teacher. I was in the 12th grade.
Okay.
And what happened was I loved to draw.
Okay.
Did a lot of drawing and sketching. And I had enough credits to graduate in the 11th grade, but I wanted to graduate with my class.
Okay.
So I went into this dental tech program just to have something to do, because I had enough credits to graduate.
Oh, so you'd have to stay in school all day.
No.
Right. So
But
you
I
like
stayed.
four, like you could do 4 classes and then go to the co-ed.
Yeah.
Right. So you wouldn't
Yeah.
accumulate to graduate with the.
I want to graduate
with
with
your
my
class.
class.
Right. Okay.
And I had
Class of 77.
yes.
Okay.
I had a teacher, was a technician by trade, and he challenged me one day. He said to me, I bet you can't carve this tooth. So I looked at it. I said, Mr. Warren, I can carve that tooth.
That was in Shabazz.
This is in co-ed.
Co-ed. Okay.
So the next day, I carved the tooth and I brought it back to him. So he looked at the tooth and he looked at me under his glasses and he laughed. At the end of the class, he come back again. He says, I bet you can't carve this tooth. So I said, I'm going to carve all of them. I'm going to show him. So the next day I came back, I had carved all the teeth. Side on his
When you say
desk.
carve, you carve them out of what, clay or?
No, it was out of stone and wax. He had given me blocks of wax to carve with.
Mhm.
And
So you basically carve them at home.
yeah, I carved them by hand at home. And he turns and he asked me a question. He said, have you ever heard of a dental ceramist? So I said, no. I said, I can carve the teeth, but I told you I'm going to school for work the computer. I want to be a computer programmer. He says, okay. He comes back and he said, a dental ceramist is the highest paid in the industry. You have the ability to do so.
Wow.
And I said to him, no, I'm going to college. I walked away from him. He comes back to me again. He was a smart teacher. He comes back again. He said, well, if you go to college, you need to get a job. You said your mother got 3 other kids that she got a raise. He said, you learn this trade, get a job, then you don't have to worry about your mother sending you money for college.
Wow.
That's how much knowledge he got me with.
Yeah, teachers are very important.
And so, yeah, very important. This is the point that I'm bringing out. And what he did was he prepared me for a school that was #1 in the country. And it was a 3-day test. and you carve teeth. He taught me the anatomy, everything I need. So when I went to Manhattan, I was afraid. And I said to my mother, Mommy, I'm afraid. He wants me to go to school in Manhattan. And she said to me, she said, go straight to the school and come straight back. And then, make a long story short, he had got me a job working in a dental lab in Irvington, New Jersey at the time. So my day started out taking the train over there on Park Avenue and 25th Street, walking up to 23rd, and I learned the trade. What was mind blowing, when I first walked into the class and they told me I had approved, I didn't see any black people. It wasn't prejudice, we just didn't see no black people. 18 years old.
Sure.
And so I called Mr. Warren. I said, Mr. Warren, there's no black people in the school. Oh, no, I want to stay.
Warren was black?
He was black.
Okay.
He said to me, he says, I already knew that. That's why I prepared you. Go in there, keep your focus, and learn. Mm-hmm. And so I went in there, and one lady sitting at the cafeteria, and she was sitting with this Jewish kid, and he's talking about he prayed 3 times a day. So we're talking. The lady goes, where's your mother? I said, my mother's working. She need to be here instead of you. I said, no, I'm here. So make a long story short, I was the only black in the school. Mm-hmm. And when I got into the industry, the departments that we worked in, there was no blacks. Blacks were sweeping the floor, taking out the garbage, or fixing the equipment. Mm-hmm. And here, this chocolate girl was sitting in a room where you had to be white just to go in there, plus carpet and nice music. But I always want to bring the industry back because I saw that I would love to have other young folks coming behind me learn this trade. And that's what I did. I taught them, I danced with them, I taught them how to carry yourself when you walk into a laboratory, the whole bit. Wow. So the school is recognized, like I said, on a national level for technician and dental assistant, and for a CNA program is recognized on the state level. I'm grateful for the opportunity God gave me. And what I want to do is I want to come back home. I never want to leave what I call home. And I want to share as many people that I could and let them know if I did it, you can do it.
How many graduates do you have a year?
Well, it's because of COVID, everything was cut in half.
Sure.
We had to follow the rules and regulations for the state of New Jersey, and it's still in the same format. We still check the temperature when they come in.
Oh, wow.
Where there was 15 to 20 people in the class at any given time, there was only 8. We were in school 3 days a week. We're now in school, because it's smaller class size. Mm-hmm. We're now in school 1 day a week. That's Friday. Unless you're not getting it, then I'm your friend, and then we sit and work one-on-one until I make sure you understand the theory and how to make teeth, whether it's dentures, crown and bridge, the new digital system that's out, 3D printing system.
And I can't wait to video that 3D.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna
get that up and going.
Yeah,
Please
so
let
we're
me know.
gonna we're gonna put that together because I want to make sure that when I give someone a diploma, associate's degree diploma, or certificate of completion from Quality Dental School, I want to make sure that they are ready. They walk into a laboratory shaking their hand, able to do the job.
Yes.
So that's where I'm at with Quality Dental School.
Well, when do your semesters, do you work in semesters?
We're about done with this semester here. Ends the end of August.
Okay.
And we usually have a huge big graduation, the whole thing, but with COVID and everything today, we basically give them the certificate of completion. Mm-hmm. I give them a letter thanking them for attending Quality Dental School. And then from there, I gear more towards finding jobs for them so they're prepared and ready to go to work. So far, everyone that came through the doors, everyone has been placed on a job. So I'm grateful for that.
And when do your next semester start?
It's going to start in September. We got a class starting We have the CNA program, classes are starting the end of August. And the dental assistant, because of COVID and everything, that start online the first 3 months. And after that, they come in on a Saturday and practice everything that they've been learning online. We prepare them also. And I'm so grateful that we have doctors calling us and laboratories calling us, and also nursing homes and different organizations calling us for job placement. So that's a good feeling.
And okay, do you have a financial program for them, or?
What we do is
grants?
if they're veterans, they get their GI Bill, anything funding for veterans to return back to school, they can here. We're licensed under the state of New Jersey. If they're drawn unemployment, dislocated workers, welfare to work, any of the funding that's under our license, they're qualified to use the funding to attend the programs.
Okay. Is there an age requirement?
18 or older. They can start at 18.
And what's the oldest that you've had come in?
I had some, I would say, I think it's about 50.
Wow.
50 that came in for training. A majority of the time, they're young adults and not sure what they want to do. So we kind of like do orientation and have them Google everything, the salaries. A lot of the young men are making like 115, 150,000 a year. And it makes me feel good because these were once time little guys out there doing everything but working. And
Sure.
to see them now, and we're going to do, in around February or March, we're going to do a program where I'm going to call all of the students to come back in, understand how to start a business, understand how to select an accountant, an attorney, understand the value of the knowledge that they have, because I feel as though in our community, a lot of the laboratories have closed due to retirement, and their children are doctors, lawyers, and Indian chiefs. But now I'm noticing some dentists are partnered with dental technicians, and they own the lab, and the dentists own the office,
Sure.
while they're working for them.
Sure.
So it'll be nice that they understand that's offered to them in our community and abroad, and outside our community, and that they able to do the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are the things I plan on talking with them about, and having professionals to come in and share with them about the importance of having an attorney, the importance of having a very good accountant, the importance of finding someone you can work with if you decide that you are going to look for a building for yourself. So whatever it is, I want to make sure to the best of my ability that I get a group of folks in and work with them, preparing them.
Well, that's good. Good.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, Quality Dental School of Technology in Corp, School of Health Professionals, 134 Evergreen Place, Suite 601/603, East Orange, New Jersey, 07118. Telephone number 973-414-8618, 973-414-1077. You can reach it with the internet, www.qualitydentalschool.com, or QD,
Email address.
the email address, sorry, www.qualitydentalschool.com.
That's the website, just
Okay.
the email address.
And the email address is dqschool@verizon.net. Again, this is Zachariah Jackson, BASA News. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi,
Hi,
Irving.
Joyce.
How you
are
doing?
Hi,